Good day, you beautiful people. Welcome to The Moral Reason with your boy Andreas, and in today's video we have an updated list of convicted British paedophiles, groomers and rapists, all who have links to various groups here in the United Kingdom, and also have various links to a certain migrant convict who calls himself a patriot. Yeah, I wonder who I could be talking about. Let's go. Okay, so a few things that get across first. First of all, we are using the platform X with Dr. Raw's profile account, as you can see here. Secondly, of course, this video is going to contain some distressing details, so please do be aware. Thirdly, all details in these posts that you're going to see and read for yourself has been fact-checked and researched by Dr. Raw herself and a few other people as well. She is a very respected and reputable teacher, historian, stand-up to racism activist, stand-up to fascism activist. She's also a survivor with her own stories, which of course I'm sure she's put on platforms before, but we're not going to talk about that one. We're going to focus on the issue right here. So as you can see, what follows is 6 pages of names of 101 convicted far-right sex offenders. This is how it's going to be. You're going to see the names of these people, the convictions, and you're also going to see a few pictures. Oh, look. Who's that there? Let's go. So, who have we got first? Bradley Alford. Possession of... Yep. Okay. EDL. Shock. Christopher Allen. SDL. Guess what branch they're a part of? Luke Atkinson, EDL and UKIP, convicted PDF file. There you go, there's another one. Luca Benicasa, the Furecleg division. That's the group that old Robinson's linked with. There's one. Robert Bennett. Well, there you go, he's a grapist. Alan Booter, Britain First supporter. Attempted to meet a 13-year-old into grooming. Jesus. James Boyd, Neo N, assaulted 5 partners. John Broomfield, EDL, 20 counts of making... Jesus, 20. See, and I know that, I know there's going to be a lot of people sitting there going, oh, well, Tommy left the EDL because of people like this getting in. He left because of racists. Yeah, see, a lot of people say that. He left because of the racists. He didn't leave because of the PDF files, the rapists and the groomers, did he? No. Dear me. Dean Chambers, Britain First, EDL, found guilty of essay against vulnerable adults, jailed 5 years. Billy Charlton, EDL, associate of Tommy Robinson, shared illegal images of child force. Jesus. Let's have a look at this, shall we? Oh, look. There's William Charlton, Billy Charlton, and there's Yaxley Lenham. Oh, look. Here's another one. A couple of years apart, evidently. Oh, you don't forget your friends, do you, Tommy? Vincent Charlton, Michael Coates, Bruce Cordell, EDL. There's a lot of EDL references here straight away. We're only on page 1. Michael Coyle, NF candidate. Right, Jesus. Great woman attempted for the Dorset. What's wrong with these people? Kyle Davis, member of System Resistance Network, jailed for planning a mass unaliving. Jesus. Ian Davison, Far Right T, child CA images. Jack Denny, Reform candidate. Can we say that we're really shocked? Second page. Oh. Look, that's like an innocent child. Like, what is... Jesus. I said, like, there's a reason why that there's a warning to the details of this particular video. Gareth Dewhurst, EDL. Edgar Didzulas. Southport rioter. Convictions of SA, battery, intentional strangulation. What a human being. Stephen Donovan, racist T, extreme. Alan Thomas Ellis, 18-month community order for sending a decent text to a teenage girl. I wonder what Yaxley Lennon would get if he actually got if that 15-year-old Muslim girl went to the police about him. For anyone who hasn't seen that, I'm pretty sure it's in my bio somewhere. Robert Ewing, EDL member, convicted of. Paige Chivers, that must be who the girl is, who had been essaying and sexual crimes against children. It's an innocent kid. See, and these are people that you actually learn isn't condemning. Why? Why isn't he condemning these people? There's Ryan Fleming, Simon Foster, Serge, Darren Francis, Christopher Gamblin, Barry Fradgley, Warren Gilchrist. I remember seeing that name. He got convicted. He got sentenced by the judge, and the judge said something about it being hypocritical for him chanting "Save Our Kids" when he's a PDF file himself. There you go, rioter who tried to save our kids with a drug called rank hypocrisy. There we go. Given his 31 convictions, Warren Gilchrist, and he is one of the people that Tommy Robinson is calling a political prisoner. Is he a political prisoner? Tommy? Elon? Come on, Robinson fans. Explain this one. Go on. Martin Gillard. Possessed the nail. Jesus. Peter Gillett, EDL, multiple grapes. Ryan Goodwin. Photographed with Robinson, publicised and attended Robinson's Telford Safe Children demos. Indefinite hospital order 2011 for serious SOs. Yeah. Tommy doesn't call these people out though. Why? Sorry, Dr. Raw, what were you saying there? Numerous EDL child rapists, including Elliot Jones, claimed to be the EDL's pedo squad and tried to entrap and blackmail a PDF file, but was already convicted of trying to blackmail a child into... Wow. And this is him. Ryan Jones and Elliot Jones. Jesus. Judge said the prosecution hadn't been told about the conviction until the trial had begun, too late for it to be used as evidence. Wow. Daniel Grant, Ben Hanam, Daniel Harris, Nigel Hesmondallah, Dale Hewitt, EDL, that's the name that rings a bell. Richard Hindle, Conrad Howarth, Daniel Hughes, Luke Hunter, Food Correct Division, prescribed, charged in 2024 with T offences and making child images. The Food Correct Division, which Tommy is a part of, just for people who don't know, over in Germany. Google it if you don't believe me. Deary me. Ryan Jackson, far right extremist, Jesus. Elliot Jones, there you go, Elliot Jones, Jesus. Member of the pedo squad, and he's actually a pedo himself. Mervyn Jones, jailed for grape. Sean Jones, grooming and graping a 12-year-old child. Scouse nationalist. Jesus wept. Gerard Kendrick, far right supporter, Islamophobe, raped 2 young boys and 4 others. Jesus. Michael Kinnear, there's a name that rings a bell. Detained an essayed 13-year-old in his home. Jesus. Wayne Kirby, EDL. Robinson supporting convicted rapist, climbed through a window, greeted her in her bed next to her baby. Christ. Oh, Lee McMillan. Another one who Tommy knows and defended publicly. He groomed the child with... Pretty sure there's certain words that won't be allowed on TikTok, but cigarettes and illegal substances. We do not promote the use of illegal substances, of course, for TikTok and anything else. You have to be very specific with this. Andrew Leake, deceased racist Tommy Robinson family viewed child before attacking an immigration centre. Nice. What a human being that is. I'm very glad all of these people have been convicted and arrested and whatnot. Terry Morn, EDL, drugged and raped a 17-year-old girl. Jesus. Mason Maxwell, C. Kane Hutchinson. Okay. Oh, what's McGregor's in here? Became a dying on the far right with the talk of Ireland being and told Brazilian opponent in other age he would invade his favela on horseback. Jesus. Investigated for hate crime over the 2024 riots. In November 2024, Nikita Hand won her civil case accusing him of grape. Wow, didn't know that one. Lee McMillan, one EDR member, jailed for 17 years for grooming and child SA. Michael McQueenie, jailed for the grape of a 14-year-old girl with learning difficulties. Thomas Medler, 2024 Bristol rioter, previously convicted for SA and SA of 2 girls under 16, plus breach of S harm prevention order. John Merritt, Reform UK supporter, jailed for 8 years for historic rapes of 2 young boys. Gareth Metcalf, 2024 Southport rioter, and Tommy Robinson supporter, previous convictions for SA. It's funny how a lot of these rapists, groomers, and paedophiles are supporters of old TR. I wonder why. Joe Metcalf, T offences, serial rapist, coercive control of a teenage girl. Peter Moore, there's a name that rings a bell. Brett Moses, EDL, pleaded guilty to grooming. Oh, the co-founder of the JEDL. A lot of people don't know that about the JEDL because the English Defence League started off as the Jewish and English Defence League, but then they took the J off. Wonder why. He's convicted of having child images. Richard Price, the man who Tommy Robinson calls a political prisoner. Ladies and gentlemen, the man he set up the JEDL with. His best friend. And he still to this day calls it a stitch-up, calls it false, calls it corruption, calls it everything else. He calls Richard Price a political prisoner when he's not. He is a convicted paedophile. That is the fact. Jesus wept. Some of these are just outrageous, aren't they? Oh, look at that. There you go. Close friend of Robinson who claimed the police had stitched Pricey up after obscene images of abuse was found in his computer, even after Price was placed on the offenders register for downloading indecent images of children. The EDL called him a hero. There you go. If you're a PDF file, that's where you go. You go to the EDL. Well-known former BNP number. There. Jack Robinson, 20, convicted in 2024 of T offences, attempted to make a firearm and had, Jesus, images of children. Christ. Andrew Rogers, Michael Rolls, 18 years for the grape of a girl under 13. Just makes you angry, it makes your blood boil, doesn't it? Jason Wright, a UKIP candidate. Shock. I wonder how many UKIP candidates are still going this day and they haven't been looked at. Ryan Schofield, various charges against women. Mark Riley, jailed for 13 years and found guilty of 6 counts of indecent assault, 7 of S activity with a child, 1 assault weapon, and 2 attempted rape. Jesus. Oh, that's painful. Yeah. Yep, Dr. Ross, spot on. These are the vile predators you say protect children. Yep. These are the vile predators that people like Tommy Robinson are calling political prisoners. Ian Seary, BNP organiser, pleaded guilty to possessing the images. Mark Archie, EDL member, kidnap and attempted rape of a 10-year-old. James Swindlehurst, South Yorkshire, casuals, EDL, drove 20 years for counts of rape and indecent assault of a child. This is just disgusting. There's a reason why. There's no wonder why Tommy Robinson doesn't talk about these people, because these are his friends. Obviously not all of them. I'm not going to sit here and say all of them are, but he's got pictured video evidence of links with a number of these individuals. Yet you've never heard him condemn a single one of them. Wonder why. Arthur Thackeray, the former chairman of UKIP, has gotten pleaded guilty to 9 charges of intentionally sending or directing verbal communication. Harry Vaughan, NA, posted on Far Right website. Trevor Vincent, Andrew Wells. Paul Whiteside, an EDL organiser who admitted a charge of child abduction. Matthew Woodward, EDL member, activist, pled guilty to 16 offences of injuries. Jesus White. You know, here's a question for all of you Yaxie Lennon fans. What do you call a man who claims to defend and want to save children, but doesn't call out the offenders, the rapists, the PDF files and the groomers in his own gang? What do you call him? Because to me, that's someone who's got something to hide. Either way. So many names, so many convictions. And don't get me wrong, I'm very well aware that the EDL is disbanded. I'm very well aware of all that. But just because the group's disbanded doesn't mean the support isn't still there. And I challenge anybody to find any condemnation from Tommy Robinson for any of these 100 names, especially his political prisoner, best friend, convicted paedophile Richard Price.